All right, guys. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everyone. Today I decided to make possibly the least festive video possible for Christmas, and this is discussing what's the best haunted hayride in Rochester. Um, I went to Verhulst this year, and I went to the Victor Apple Orchard's Haunted Hills hayride a couple times. Yeah, so today I'm gonna be comparing them and seeing which one's the best. So yeah, if you were looking for a Christmas video, this is not your place to go. But anyways, let's get started. So Verhulst has a really cool plaza. Um, you've got fire pits. You've got this mini haunt with like one actor or whatever. It's like less than a minute long, but whatever. It's something to do while you're waiting. You got like all sorts of food stands, hot chocolate, all that good stuff. So yeah, overall, Verhulst definitely has a better lobby kind of area, I guess. Um, Victor doesn't really have much. Yeah, they just got some porta potties, and you kind of just wait. Um, but yeah, Verhulst definitely wins in terms of how it is waiting to get on the hayride. They have actors walking around when you're trying to get into the hayride. So yeah, Verhulst definitely wins there, but you're gonna be waiting forever to get on the hayride. Let me tell you, we got there 45 minutes early and we still waited 2 hours to get on this thing. Um, we waited about like an hour in line before we even got into the plaza area. Um, that was kind of a disaster. There were a few actors out there kind of entertaining people, but you can only do so much for an hour with all those people waiting in line. I couldn't even imagine how long we would have been waiting if we showed up like 2 hours after the hayride opened. That would have been insane. So good thing we got there really early. Um, yeah, that could have been bad. But at Victor, you're pretty much just walking on. One of the nights they even let us get a second lap in because there was that little people there that they just let us go again because no one was waiting for it. So yeah, you're definitely not going to be waiting at all for Victor, but you're going to be waiting a while for Verhulst. Um, but let's get into the actual hayride here. Verhulst has a weak hayride. I honestly think the hayride for Victor is better. Verhulst, it's kind of short. Special effects are all right. They're better than at Victor, but the actors just kind of seem like they're literally just sleepwalking, which like maybe that's part of it. I don't know, but I don't know. It didn't really look that good. The actors, there was only a couple that were really trying that hard. It looked like, and then you got out of the hayride, and you walked through this like clown maze. That was really fun. That was probably the best part of the hayride, which wasn't even part of the hayride, so that's kind of sad. But you know, it's all right. It's not like Carnival Boneyard at Fright World level or anything even close to like Grizzlies. But you know, it's fun. And then you're gonna get back on the hayride for like 2 seconds, and then you're gonna go through this stupid corn maze. Oh my god. Um, it's not the worst thing in the world, but like, why? It's like 10 minutes long, and you're gonna find like an actor every 2 minutes. It felt like. Maybe there was a bit more than that, but there couldn't have been more than 10 actors in that thing. Um, there's so many spots to just pop out. I was like, oh, he's gonna get me there. Nope. Um, so yeah, there had to have been less than 10 actors in that whole maze, and it wasn't a maze. It was just walk around in the darkness, only to get scared like a little more than 5 times. Uneven terrain. Um, so that definitely wasn't great, especially since you couldn't see where you were going on that uneven terrain. So that sucked. Um, so yeah, just overall the product for what you waited to get at Verhulst isn't that great, but at Victor, the actors are really good. Like, again, Victor, this is their first year. You know, it's a bit of a smaller haunt. They don't have as many actors. I'm personally going to try to volunteer there next year if I'm old enough to. I don't know if I am, but if I am, I'm gonna to help them out. But yeah, they don't have that many actors, but the ones they do have are really good. I can tell a lot of them try. And honestly, in the hayride portion, they probably have more actors than Verhulst. In the hayride portion, some of the scenes are really good at what you call Victor's. Verhulst doesn't really have like any cohesive themes or anything. It feels like it's just Halloween themed. Um, Victor definitely has different themes for their sets. Um, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's definitely really good. They know how to scare people a bit better than Verhulst, I feel like. There's a random ejector airtime pop, which is the best part of any of the two haunts. This random ejector airtime pop, like right before the second scene, just out of nowhere. Especially with no restraint, that's crazy. You don't get that at Verhulst, so yeah, that's something, I guess. Yeah, just the scenery and everything's even better at Victor, I feel like, going up and down the hill. So overall, the hayride I definitely have to give to Victor, but you combine everything else at Verhulst, I think the actual experience is slightly better at Verhulst. However, when you take into account that you're waiting like 2+ hours for that hayride at Verhulst and you're waiting 10 minutes at most at Victor, I personally think Victor Apple Orchard has the best hayride, and like hopefully they grow next year and they're even better. And like, yeah, I definitely think, especially next year, Victor Apple Orchard should definitely have the best hayride. But let me know what you guys think is the better hayride if you guys have been to both of these. Let me know that down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.